Come on in, come on in, come on in. Did we win? Absolutely not. Not gonna beat the Bucks with that roster, man. The Bucks needed this game. What's going on, Elton? My brother? Riverton Jones. And Detroit basketball restoration. What's going on? I see y'all all in here early. I'm just waiting a little bit. Gonna have some guests popping in too. Final home game of the season. Not really much to talk about as far as the game, but a lot to talk about as far as the Pistons. So that's what we're gonna get ready to get into. Heck of a night. I had a heck of a night, man. Enjoyed my night a lot for the final home game. Let me go ahead and get this in here early. So when my guys get ready, they pop in. What's going on, Kawana? I see you in the comments. Appreciate that, Shinobi. I know a lot of people probably still trying to get home. The traffic still was a little hectic, even though the Tigers, play earlier. Still is a little hectic. A lot of lingering going on downtown. So I know some guys probably still trying to get home because I was trying my best to get home fast as I could. Drummond is in a better place, Kawana. That man getting himself prepared to possibly go to the finals. All right, let's see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Dennis. And if y'all donate, man, make sure y'all use those links at the bottom of the screen scrolling on a banner, because pretty much everything that I've been getting over these last couple of streams, not really seeing much on YouTube. So, if you just want to make your comment, highlight it, I get it. I'm saying? No problem with that. But what I'm saying is don't waste your money, because YouTube they're going to chop it. It's just what they do, man. They give you those fugazi percentages and tell you this is this and that, the third, and that little analytics crap. It's all garbage. It's all garbage. You can ask any YouTuber, they'll tell you the same thing. It's the reason why I'm back working where I am now, because YouTube ain't it unless you got like 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, they take majority. Absolutely, Shinobi. All right, man. So before the fellas get ready to come in here, let's first and foremost, let's quickly get through what happened this game. Nothing out of the ordinary happened this game that I didn't expect. The only thing that I did not expect tonight was the horrible shooting performance. The shooting performance was absolute, murder. Absolute murder. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Yeah, absolute murder, man. I just before I even get ready to go down the list, just from the 3-point. The 3-point line. Like, you know, it's a bad night when Rodney McGruder is your most valuable player on the team for that night. You know, it's a bad night. It's a really, really bad night. Rodney McGruder was, bro, he was Damian Lillard tonight. That guy was that's what type of night it was, man. It was that bad. It was that bad. A lot of uncharacteristic things out of there, out of that performance tonight from the team. But like I said, they were so outmatched, man. I felt so bad, you know what I'm saying, watching that game, because as y'all all know, we've been talking about this for the beginning of the season, man, that we were just going to suffer without, you know, having some legit bigs that's going to, you know, at least put up a fight down there. Today, absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. It was Lopez, then it was Giannis, and then whoever else wanted to. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is make Stewart commit, and then next thing you know, you got a guy behind Stewart dunking the ball. You know what I'm saying? It kept happening over and over and over. And wasn't nothing we can do about it. Kelly Olynyk definitely wasn't about to do nothing about it. So it just was what it was. I had absolutely no problem with what was going on from that standpoint. We knew that was going to happen, right? But the shooting tonight was like, bro, like, this is, you talking about everybody has an off night except Magruder? Literally, everybody had a off night except Magruder. And that's from I will say from a standpoint of who shot the ball with some type of volume to it. You know, like you got guys like Edwards, 2 for 4. You know what I'm saying? He shot 4 threes. Everybody else, bro. My main man Livers couldn't even knock down a 3 tonight. They did such a brilliant job defending the 3-point line tonight and making those shots tough on those guys because of their length and because of their perimeter defense. It was just bad. Yeah, Bay had 20, man. I had to look up, like, how did he get 20? But then I look at it, you know, he did get it 4 free throws, but he was 7 for 19 from the floor. 7 for 19. So, you know, I'm like, man, he got 20 points. How? From where? Because it felt like he just couldn't knock down the shot. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, from 3-point land, he was 2 for 12. 2 for 12. Let's go over this real quick. Besides Magruder going 4 for 5 from 3-point line and getting 4 free throws, not 4 free throws. Yeah, 4 free throws today. When Magruder gets more free throws than Cade Cunningham, that's a problem. The NBA, y'all need to come see me, man. I need y'all to run a fade tonight because Magruder's getting more free throws than Cade Cunningham. Make that make sense. Who attacked the basket more? Magruder was more at the 3-point line tonight. Cade, how many times did he attack the basket? You telling me ain't nobody fouled him? He got more free. Cade Cunningham had 2 free throw attempts tonight. 2. How many times have we seen this bullshit? Like, come on. And Giannis, oh my God. Oh my God. Giannis, how many times, for y'all in the comments who watched the game, how many times did Giannis literally just go to the basket and fall? Nobody even touched this guy. This guy literally was just falling. Boy, just looking over this is crazy. Like, this is wow. Wow. Absolutely. You said they going to the finals. Don't get ahead of yourself now. You know, we are a shorthanded Pistons team now. They don't get ahead of yourself, because if Brooklyn's healthy, they're gonna get that ass whooped this year, like they should have last year. Yeah, man. Absolutely. I mean, I don't understand, dude. It's just like, It's crazy, man. It's crazy. He can't buy a free throw attempt, man. They just won't give him no calls. They literally treat him like he's some type of G League player. He gets none of those those first overall draft pick types of favors. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's so K gets no free throw attempts. Absolutely horrid from the 3-point line. Everybody but Magruder suffered from the 3-point line. It was yeah, Isaiah Stewart 1 for 4, Cade Cunningham 0 for 5, Killian Hayes 0 for 5, Livers only shot 0 for 1, 2 for 12 for Sadiq Bey, 1 for 4 for Kelly Olynyk, 0 for 4 for Key, 1 for 5 for Frank Jackson, 1 for 3 for Edwards. Like, just listen to that. How do you even that's what I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? So I mean everybody had a off nights, you know what I'm saying? But the Bucks defense had a lot to do with that. Their length had a lot to do with that. The game plan had a lot to do with that. The Pistons being shorthanded somewhat had something to do with that, man, because the Bucks were able to commit to guys. They were double teaming Cade, they were double teaming pretty much whoever got the ball. You know what I'm saying? So they had the flexibility to do everything they wanted to out there, and plus the refs. Yeah, that definitely helps a lot. But yeah, like I said, man, Giannis was literally just. I mean, they was playing the big instant replay right there on the big jumbotron. Giannis was literally just falling and getting foul calls, bro. I know it's Giannis, and I know he's going to get calls, but bro, you know what I'm saying, bro. So. Yeah, man. It's just not going well, you know what I'm saying, when Cade Cunningham is not get to the free throw line. Kelly Olynyk got to the free throw line 9 times a night. 9 free throw attempts for Kelly Olynyk. Cade Cunningham, 2. Y'all tell me who attacked the basket more. Just crazy, bro. Just crazy. Yeah, they was on Cade. They was on Cade. They was on Sadiq. They was guarding that 3-point line. They game plan to take that away. They knew the Pistons wasn't going to attack them in the inside simply because of their size, but they made sure that they took that 3-point line away. They were not having it. And then when dudes did squeak open, they were cold. They were cold. At the beginning of the game, we had 2 points for a while. So, you know, like I said, it was, man, it just make you just want to just grab somebody and strangle them, bro. Like, why are y'all doing this to Cade? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. He earned his stripes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like I said, just no respect. No respect, man. We all thought at the game, me, J-Mo, downtown Deuce, man, we all were sitting there talking about you know, we thought that that Magruder would get 30. Just how he, you know, started out, we was like, he gonna get 30 tonight because they're not paying attention to Magruder and he's knocking down the shots. And lo and behold, he ended up with 26 points on 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. But yeah, absolutely, man. Oh my God! Why they all in labor? What's going on? Spirit of Detroit podcast, y'all in the building. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations on the marriage and now bringing the life into this world, man. I know that feeling all too well. Y'all, man. Definitely, congratulations to you and your wife, man. Appreciate you for even considering watching my stream while y'all in labor. Like, what's going on? Congratulations, brother. That's a well that I can't go to anymore. I went to that well too many times. I can't do that no more. So, congratulations to you guys, though, man. That's what's up. That is definitely what's up, man. Anytime somebody bringing another life to this world, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, okay, early stages. Okay, so y'all got to grind it out. Yeah, I know what that's like too. Did they make you sit on that little couch chair in there? You got to sleep on that thing? Boy, that's the worst. Especially me. That was right when I just got out the hospital, man. When I first got out the hospital, my back was, boy, I couldn't even feel my arm. Do I bet on games? No, I'm not a gambling type of guy, man. Like I said, I've used the free points that DraftKings offered me just to sign up before to play the little games, the little slot games. But as far as betting go, I'm not really a gambling guy. I believe everything is janky, man. I don't know. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? Just not really my thing. Oh, we definitely know that. We know that about Cade already. How many games I went to this season? 7 games. It's gonna be more like 20 next season. Working something out, man. Shout out to Rachel from the Detroit Pistons if you watching this stream or if you run across the stream. But she definitely been working with me. So shout out to Rachel from the Detroit Pistons. But yes, looking more like 20 games or more next season. Definitely gonna be in the building, trying to connect some bridges, man. We got too many talented content creators. We need to be at those games more. We need to be at those events and those charities. We need to be showing our face a lot more. I don't think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. They're gonna do everything in their power to try to find some way to say, they did probably just gonna simply use the beginning of the season. So they don't want him to have it. And if it doesn't happen, of course, me myself, I know all of you guys will be pissed. But with every curse is a gift. I tell people that all the time. Every curse, there's a gift. So if he doesn't win it, it's going to make him extra motivated to constantly pound it in their heads to make sure that they know that they made a big mistake. Y'all see what Edwards is doing over there right now. He just had 49 last night. You know what I'm saying? So if it don't happen, look out. The league better take notice because he probably gonna constantly remind them why they made a mistake. There we go. All right, we started getting we're starting to get some of the fellas pop in. What's going on, brethren?
What's happening, King? What's happening, man?
Man, just got to, final home game of the season. Got to come on here, late night talk, man. Of course, today's game was a blunder, but it wasn't nothing that we didn't expect. The shooting was bad tonight. Didn't expect them to shoot that bad, but I mean, it's the Bucks. They absolutely had to have this game. We already knew what was coming, man. We shorthanded. What we gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I was sitting back watching the game, man. I was seeing how packed it was in there, but I know one
Man,
thing. I know one thing for sure, man. Besides, this game, it speaks for itself. They hungry. They got something to fight for. But next season, is going the audience, the size of the crowd is gonna be crazy, man. The environment is gonna be lit. I'm for sure going to get down there to more games this season because this is going to be fun.
yeah,
It's going to be
it's gonna
fun.
be fun, man. This is like I said, if the Pistons fans don't see this game and realize what we've been talking about, what I'm saying, especially what I've been trying to explain, guys like Ivy don't even exist to me in this draft no more. I
Yeah.
want size. I want size. I want size. Kelly Olynyk needs to get off of my team. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's too much of a gap on the defensive side of the basketball. Listen, I want size. I want size in this draft, man. Period.
Yeah.
Because we lost so many games because we didn't got our behinds kicked in the paint, man. Let me take this banner down. But yeah, like I said, we just got to get bigger. Free agency, yeah, we may go and get a big, but I still feel like we got to draft, at least a forward, bro.
Yeah.
We need help because teams like Milwaukee, they're going to kill us every single time simply because of that. Milwaukee, the Cavaliers, you know what I'm saying? Some of these teams got multiple bigs. That's where we need to be. And it's like I said, we watch Cade and them suffer tonight from not having that. We watch Isaiah Stewart tonight suffer for not having backup.
Yeah.
We can't keep doing that. We definitely can't keep doing that, man.
No, we cannot. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Mr. Prevey?
What's happening? What's happening? How's everybody?
Good,
solid.
brother.
Just
Good,
watching this game, man, and seeing that we need more down there in the paint. And the good thing about this draft is, at the very least, I'm just plugging in during, in the worst case scenario, during in that paint. Jumping out the bro, I was watching some of his highlights, man. Him protecting that paint, man. It looked like a video game. Like, you were just jumping on the glass. Hands, It looked like a big monster just blocking the shots. You ever seen the Monstars from Space Jam? Like, he was just coming out of nowhere blocking shots. I was like, yeah, if he was in the paint for the Pistons, man, that it wouldn't be easy. It would not be easy. Sure.
I'm not on this train, Case. I'm not on this train simply because of the price. I just think it's going to cost more than what I want to give Brunson. I feel like if you want Brunson, then put Carson Edwards in the gym and let him work on this game, because literally that's Brunson. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't want to pay Brunson. Here's the thing. I don't have a problem with spending money. But when it comes to our free agency and where we at right now at this stage, he's not the guy I want to give it to. That's just the thing. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I don't want to give it to him. Like, no, you can go get your 20 million somewhere else. Not here. If I'm spending money, it's going to be on a big. But yeah, we definitely need some help in the backcourt as far as scoring. But man, like I said, I just wish Diallo had an opportunity to play some more, man, towards the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? To just slash and attack the basket and provide scoring and some steals, and to continue to develop his game as well, man. Because like I said, I just don't want to go out there and pay for nobody like Brunson. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
No, it's not. It's not just you, man. Diallo, when K went down, and they had the right mind to play him, he was looking like a problem. Him and Sadiq, like, really, they were going back and forth. And like Brunson, I just don't see the reason. That's like us paying for Jordan Poole. Even though Jordan Poole is a good player, it's just that he would want a lot, and that's not a role that we are desperate for.
And that's my issue with it too. Is like, it's seeming as if he may come in at the same amount that Jeremy Grant get right now. And to me, Jeremy Grant has arguably the best contract in the league for value. Is 20 is good for what Jeremy could do. I don't know if 20 and what Brunson is going to bring here is worth it, to the point where it's going to be worth it for the duration of the contract, is what I'm getting at.
And see, with Brunson, man, I just don't want to bring another. I don't want to bring no small guards here either, man. Like, I like lengthy. I like lengthy guards now, man. And definitely shout out to Brianna Jefferson, man. I wish I had an opportunity to meet her, because she is definitely paving the way. You know what I'm saying? Doing what she's doing, man. So shout out to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, downtown Deuce, what it is, brother.
What's up, my guys?
me, you, Mr. Prevy on the wings of Mr. Prevy. we all just came from enjoying that game together, man. Hell of a night. Got a chance to see 313 J-Mo, and we got a chance to see Joe Polo as well tonight. So, and a lot of us subscribers that's probably watching this stream right now. Shout out to you guys that all came up to us, man. Like I said, that it was a heck of a night, for the final home game. So, even though our boys didn't play well, man, I definitely enjoyed myself, man. So welcome to the stream, brothers. We just got to talk about this thing, man. It's, it's time to move on. We got to start doing the mock drafts now, and it's time to start looking a little bit deeper in free agency. We got to watch these playoffs and keep our eyes open for some of these guys. So, man, tonight we got our ass whipped in the paint. You know what I'm saying? And we all sat there together and we observed it, bro. Seriously, free agency, our focus. Who is your focus in free agency if it's your decision? I'll start with you, Mr. Prevey.
Honestly, my focus really not even on free agency. I want to make sure that with every bit of draft capital we use, that we can further round out the roster. So somebody like, to me, a sleeper, if he come out, Oscar Tshiebwe from Kentucky, I want him as a late second round pick. He eats all the boards.
Yeah.
And if you're getting 16 in college, imagine what that's going to translate to in the NBA. It's going to be something like what we saw with Drum back in the day, where he was getting those 14. He averaged 14 a game with 14.
The good days.
Absolutely. And then before he tried to put the ball on the floor.
Right. Where he was just a ball of energy, and he was literally just focused on rebounding and blocking shots and putbacks. That was the great times. You know what I'm saying?
I think Tshiebwe could be somebody like a low cost option like that.
Okay. What about you, Downtown Deuce? You looking to free agency or are you looking in the draft?
Man, I'm looking anywhere. Tonight was brutal. Anytime you have your perimeter guys getting more blocks than your front court guys, it's a problem. It was dunk. It was no dunk after dunk after dunk. It was no resistance. They were having fun in there. Lopez and Giannis were doing whatever they wanted in there. So I don't care. If I don't want to overpay Aiden, Mitchell Robinson is an option. Duran, I don't care if it's the draft, if it's free agency. In Troy, we trust, but we definitely Stu was down there by himself. We were sitting there just watching it. He was down there by himself.
Suffering, man.
He was suffering. He's already undersized.
Yeah.
But energy only goes so far when you don't have the size.
Like I say,
you don't have. Yeah. So I don't care where it comes from, but that was ridiculously glaring tonight. We just looked so thin on that front line.
Yeah, it's for Stu, because like I said, something that me and one of my brother Big A, we've been talking about for a while, that Stu is out of position, man. He's not a 5. They have to really work on him and have him work on that 3-point shooting, that 15-footer. At least a baseline jump shot or something. He has to be able to expand his game out a little bit more, because they're going to expose that, man. They know he's undersized, but he's not super athletic. So to a fault, they're going to use that to their advantage. Tonight, they pull him away from the rim trying to defend, and then next thing you know, Lopez is behind him dunking the ball, or it's Giannis behind him dunking the ball. Kelly Olynyk ain't going to step in to help with that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we are where we are with that. You know what I'm saying? And we have to absolutely get some help down there in the paint. Guys like Olynyk are dead to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about your offense or your drive, putting the ball on the floor. You think you're Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? I'm so done with Kelly Olynyk. That's why I stepped off Corey, because Kelly just makes me even more angry watching him play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we got to get that big just tonight. But we watched it ourselves, bro. When it comes to stopping these guys on the opposite end, we have nothing. Why is Killian Hayes blocking Giannis? You see what I'm saying? I want one of my bigs to block Giannis or Lopez. Why is it always Cade or Killian? Why our backcourt, you know what I'm saying, are the guys when they switch on to these bigs, they stealing the ball from them or they stripping the ball. I want to see some bigs, you know what I'm saying, that has a presence down there. And we haven't had that.
When I mentioned earlier about Oscar Tshiebwe and saying that I really didn't mind whatever route we went with it as far as the free agents, there's only things that I don't want them to do with free agents that I could really articulate. Now, I'm over, like you said, the Kelly Olynyk, Mason Plumlee prototype as far as the bigs we've been getting. To me, that's like that's a fault in the previous roster constructions. So long as we got athletic bigs that really want to do the dirty work, that's all it's gonna take.
That's missing, absolutely. We need the tool man. You know what I'm saying? And Stu is that. Trust me, I'm not knocking Stu, but we all know what this is. Stu he's undersized. And if he's going to work and be that option down there, he needs something to go with him. Like I said, we suffered the same way, especially for a lot of you guys in here, you younger guys in your early 20s that you didn't really have a chance to watch this team here. Yeah. We suffered a lot when it came to having been down there, being undersized, and they were doing the same thing to him. They would make him commit, and then next thing you know, but we changed that when we added one person, and that person was Rasheed Wallace.
That's it.
And he skyrocketed this team. We brought him here and thought he would change things offensively. He did that a little bit. He eased it a little bit. But defensively, he bulked up some.
Yep.
And defensively, he did an excellent job. And he was the support that Ben Wallace needed. If you're going to have an undersized guy, you got to have something to go with that. We don't have that. And even having Bagley on the offensive end, sure. But Bagley is not a defensive guy either.
Right.
So we got to go and get that. We have to.
Yeah, I agree, bro. And the thing about Sheed is that he was smart. He wasn't just a big body. He understood the importance of helping the helper.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When the perimeter guy gets beat, and it's like you said, when Ben would come over to help and they dropping it off, Sheed is coming over to help him. So we need somebody who actually understands how to play defense and not just somebody who's a big body in the paint, to your point, bro. For sure.
Absolutely, man. So, I was going down the stats earlier for the guys in the comments, man. And, I was going down to 3-point shooting tonight, how horrid that was. But I brung up something that's even more important. And I want to know y'all, how y'all feel about this situation, because Kelly Olynyk, 9 free throws. Rodney Magruder, 4 free throws. Cade Cunningham, 2. How many times we gonna keep doing this, man?
Oh my gosh.
So I listened to you when you was mentioning that earlier, right? And this is what I thought. And I'm just trying to pull any kind of rationale out. Could it be that they already starting, like, how they kind of reverse compensate for things? Like, is he already too much bigger than everybody that they just letting them hack him? And
like I said, you look at the way they treating him with this rookie of the year race. Man, they just don't respect him.
But remember, early Shaq used to get hacked, and then it finally got to the point where Shaq was almost about to throw punches, and they finally started calling fouls on people.
Yeah.
But for a while, he was getting brutalized, and he actually started talking about it. He like, yo, they trying to hurt me.
Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing is, man, that when K is going down there, let's say he gets switched on, he has to switch on to a big man, and they put him in a post. One little touch, one little rejection of the drive. Let's say Giannis try to spin off him. He used his hands a little bit. Boom, that's a foul. But you see these teams, they double, triple, and quadruple down on him, and they slap and they got their hands on him, literally hand checking him. He misses the layup, no call. Just the other team is up the court on the other side. So it's like it's crazy. And people keep saying, it's rookie calls, but I ain't never seen nothing like this before, man. Sorry.
No, listen, he's a rookie, man, but he's the first overall pick. And we've seen first overall picks walk in this league and get respect right away. Cade doesn't get that at all. He gets disrespect, as a matter of fact. So it's why do we have a rookie that's getting technical foul calls? You see what I'm saying? It's got to be that serious. And Cade's not even that type of guy.
Right.
But enough is enough. You know,
all his text came from explaining that.
That's it.
Yeah.
He don't even chirp. He's not a chirp. He don't talk trash on the court unless somebody is engaging with him. He just let his game do the talking. So when he's getting those texts, like you're saying, it's got to be a reason.
It's just, like I said, I don't know what this is. You know what I'm saying? I almost want to go and get, what was my man named? Donahue, that coach that was snitching on that ref that was snitching on the other one. It's like, bro, it's like y'all betting or something. Like, what is y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dog, y'all, we see this. We hear. You know what I'm saying? We at the game. We see this. You're on the court.
Right. You know what's funny? It probably feel worse for Cade on the court. Like we seeing it. He feeling it.
Right. I said, we talked about a couple of games back where he got slapped in the face.
Yep.
Man,
the ref's standing right there up under the rim. Nothing.
It wasn't even the third quarter. It was like a clothesline.
Yeah. By the third quarter of each game, look around his shoulders. They be whelped up and everything for people.
That's a good point.
Yep. Absolutely, man. You know, Cade is super light skinned, so you're gonna see everything.
So it's show.
You're gonna see everything.
Man,
bro.
Drew Holiday was holding his jersey off of a pin down screen, literally holding his jersey, man. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
I saw that too.
It's bad, man. Like I said, it sucks to watch. Hopefully next season with the Pistons starting to win more games, that he starts to get more respect that he deserves. But I definitely thought coming out of the gate that he would, get treated a little bit better than this. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he is the number 1 overall pick, and they treat him like he's a second rounder. They really do.
That's a Mr. Gorge issue, man. Like you, as an owner, that's the call to Adam Silver.
Yeah, and go well. See you, and shout out to Tom Gores. Man, today he's a heck of a guy. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna, say too much. He's a heck of a guy. I definitely enjoyed. I enjoyed watching him. I enjoyed watching Jalen. Man, Jalen was coaching over there on the sidelines. Jalen Rose was up the entire game, doing this, telling people put their hands up, get up, scoot up on this guy. I know Casey was over there on the other side, like, what is this man doing? Casey sitting there with his arms folded, Jalen out there shouting and screaming. That was definitely fun to see, man. And Tom Gores he was just enjoying everything, man. So shout out to Tom Gores, man, especially for bringing in the personnel that we do have. You still got to give him credit for that. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him credit for that. So
for sure.
Tonight was fan appreciation night. They gave out free t-shirts tonight. Shout out to the Pistons, man. Towels, little things like that. They did lots of things, man. Just want to give a message to the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, the half price concessions ain't hurt either.
Yeah, right. Concessions were half off tonight. Wow. But like I said, man, the Pistons, tonight was a great example of what it is that my true goal is. We had multiple YouTubers, multiple personalities in the same place at the same time. And, in order for us to get that acknowledgement, from per se the organization, we have to show up. We got to be there. We got to start going to these games. We got to represent, we can't just sit in front of the cameras at home and talk smack. We got to get out to these games and support too. You know what I'm saying? Today we enjoyed ourselves. So to have us all to come together like that and enjoy the game together, that was key tonight. That was really key tonight, man. So but the Pistons did a great job, man. Shout out to the Pistons organization all season, man. They've given people, free tickets and all type of things. They do so much more than some of the other organizations. But shout out to the Pistons, man, because like I said, the final home game, it's been a ride this season. It's been a ride, man. it's been a really good ride, through the ups and downs. It was a point in the season where you could sit almost anywhere that you wanted to, you know what I'm saying? But, K came in, changed the place, and the Pistons did, a hell of a job, make sure that they took care of the fan base and gave away all type of things, man, did all type of things. So shout out to them, man. Enjoy tonight.
Do you mind speaking on a few things about that too?
Oh,
that
absolutely. Go ahead, bro.
All right. So, like when you mentioned Mr. Gores and his decision making in terms of who all they brought in as personnel, naturally Troy, Casey still being here and supporting him and actually extending him to let him continue to be here to further that development. But then it was also decisions like bringing in a dude Mark Z from Rock Nation.
Right.
The minute he became part of the team, we started to see a lot more connectivity with the actual city of Detroit. Not so much just we the Detroit Pistons, but you start seeing a 313 shop, which is the store at the practice facility. But then you also start seeing the shop 313 with Shopify, where we even noticed, and we saw her walking through the concourse at the end of the game, where the sister got $10,000, and they did that every month for a Detroit business.
Also, the promotion of urban businesses, man. Mm-hmm. They've been doing that a lot.
Yes. On 313 Day, they had the whole concourse laid out with vendors and shops.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, I was there.
And what they're doing is they basically trying to help people go from idea to seed to starter to brick and mortar.
Yeah.
And that's important because there's no reason why this city is improving and changing in incredible ways that the people who maintain that culture get left behind. Right. So I really appreciate that.
That's facts.
And that was why I mentioned last time, I was like, even go out to the free charity events. If they're going to be, if they're going to refurbish a park in a neighborhood, it may not even be a neighborhood. But if it's 2 neighborhoods over and you can get over there, just come through and show up. Because for one thing, that's the way nonprofits work. They have to justify the budget. The budgets are they can be whatever we would like them to be, but it has to be justifiable. And in our presence, each person gets accounted for. And they say, look, that person's presence for these couple hours and that brand awareness is worth this to the sponsor, this to the nonprofit, and this to the corporate entity.
Yeah.
And that all comes back to benefit us. So it's really a partnership. Fandom is a partnership.
Facts.
And a lot of people don't notice that or pay attention, but we finance half of Little Caesars Arena.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Out of a good faith agreement that with that 30-year lease, sometimes they have 50-year lease. I believe this one is 30, like the Auburn Hills lease. And for 30 years of bringing business electricity down to the city and Metro Detroit, we made the agreement to pay for half the arena. So it don't make sense for us to not get the other half of that benefit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I say absolutely, man. Shout out to Ashton, the trainer, in the comments, man. What's going on,
my
brother?
boy Ashton in here.
Oh,
yeah,
he's
in here, man.
That's what's up.
Absolutely, man. Listen.
Shout out to Ashton, bro. He shows, bro.
Man,
if you didn't know he wasn't from here,
man,
right.
You would never know. You would never know. Like I said,
you never know.
Man, that's where instantly before we even got into the season and everything else, man. Just watching what I was telling you guys the other night. Make sure that y'all watch that documentary on Overtime. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand where the roots come from. You know what I'm saying? You understand why K is who he is. You know what I'm saying? You learning about Ashton, you learning about Cannon, man. Yeah. So, like I said, y'all already know how I am. Over 6 years of doing this, I love genuine people. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I try to make it as much as possible to have genuine people on my strings. You know what I'm saying? That's how I built my thing, man. And they are truly genuine. Truly.
You got a heck of a family, man.
And they can hoop. They can hoop, man. They can hoop like Cannon. Cannon could have went to the NBA. Ashton could have also probably went to the NBA as well. He played with Avery Bradley. He at one point was better than Avery Bradley when they played together. So it's like the whole family is very gifted.
Yeah,
very gifted.
Absolutely, man.
And why behind their years too, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna have to hit the court, Ashton, because I'm gonna have to run this jumper on you a few times.
Gotta do that.
I was a Detroit street ball legend myself, man. Actually, doing the and one thing and everything else. So, yeah, we'll talk about that on another episode. But, seriously, man, salute, man. Love you, brother. Man. Yeah, absolutely, man. Like I said, the Pistons organization, they've been doing their thing, man, when it comes to the city of Detroit. And that's why we out here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm out here to do. That's what, from the beginning, I wanted to give Detroit a voice. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing that more and more. So, like I said, us as content creators, we got to do a better job of coming together, getting to those games, getting to those community events, getting to those, charity events, showing our faces, man, and make sure that the city know that we are here. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, absolutely, man. It's been a blast.
And stay tuned. We're gonna be looking for volunteers in August for Jeremy Grant, Our Generation Foundation. They're gonna be doing a book drive. They're gonna let us know. They're gonna let us know the location, and we're gonna put the call the arms out. And as many as y'all can show up, for the ones who don't want to show up, I'm sure they're going to provide some information where financial contributions or any other connections may be a benefit to the function, and we'll try to share that with them and connect those dots, as King said.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Mm-hmm. So, man, we at the end of the season, man. We got one more game left. Man, I'm a little sad about it. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Because going through all the turmoil in the first half of the season, you know what I'm saying? Literally everything that can go wrong went wrong. I think everybody on the team except Sadiq Bey had some form of an injury or ankle injury. We had the ankle thing going on for a while with everybody. And, like I said, second half of the season, we got to really start seeing these guys get an opportunity to play together. They started to grow together. Even in these latter parts, we shorthanded. But they still go out there, fight, winning games, you know what I'm saying, learning from a lot of the things that you didn't see in the beginning of the season where we would give up leads and, things like that. So, like I said, the growth this year, going through all of that, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for the world, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it was a lot of learning moments for these young guys, man. We have a really, really young team, really, really young team. So, playing through those injuries, going through that adversity, it's just going to make next season that much sweeter, man. For those guys to be ready. You know what I'm saying? We like I say all the time, we're not coming in here to some weird COVID off season and these bubbles and all that. Like I said, we got kids on our team that came from an entire country, and next thing you know, you thrown out there on the court. You don't get training camp. You don't get summer league. You don't get none of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to think about that, man. And with these guys having an off season this summer and being able to actually work on some things and hone in on some of those skills, I next season is going to be something else, bro. Something else.
Just the fact that we are so excited about how good this team can be, and we still have a potentially top 3-4 draft pick,
right?
It's crazy. And the most cap space going into this offseason than any other team. This is
that's like the Captain K said.
Bro, go ahead.
No, you got. I was just echoing what you said. The Captain K had where he said, "If you look at our record and look at the crowd, they don't line up."
Mm-mm. Right. Mm-mm. We know. Listen, man. Even though we got a bunch of trolls, you know what I'm saying? The Detroit fan base, we're smart. We know. You know what I'm saying? We can see what's going on. We can see what's coming. We've seen this before. Again, we've seen this before. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's not about us we're not going out spending and throwing a bunch of money at some huge name. We're seeing this thing being built in front of us.
Exactly.
And so when you build something from a foundation the way that Troy Weaver is, shout out to Troy. Shout out to his brother too. That's my guy. Man, when you see him building this foundation correctly, oh my God, this is something that's going to be sustainable for a long time. We're not one of these Walmart teams where they, go out and try to do everything fast and the foundation ain't right, and the next thing you know, the house is caving in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So this house is being built correctly. It's being built just like Troy Weaver said he was. He said he was bringing back the Detroit Pistons. That's what he's doing. We're talking about teams that, I mean, every year we in the conference finals, you know what I'm saying, going to the finals. That's what he's trying to bring back. Every year you're going to have to deal with us. No matter how much you don't like us, you're going to have to see us. You got to run the fade. You're going to have to run the fade. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that right there just gets me excited, man. Definitely shout out to Joe Polo, man.
Shout out to Joe.
Man, listen, Joe Polo, for him being the young man that he is, Joe Polo is so professional, dude. He is so professional, man. He is even keel all the time, and I love that about him. I love watching his videos too, man, the professionalism that he brings. But man, yeah, we got a chance to see Joe Polo while we was at the arena tonight too, man. So shout out to him, and shout out to everybody that's out there doing it, man. So I wanted to pose this question to you guys. Man, because this is definitely going to be a tough, touchy topic going into the draft.
Okay.
It's looking like Banchero's performance may land him around the number 1 pick. I hope that's not true. I hope we have a chance of shot at getting him. But it looked like, that performance in the tournament is going to push him and edge out, right, Jabari Parker. I mean, Jabari Smith. I keep saying Jabari Parker. Good Lord. Man, so say, for instance, this order stands for some reason. You got Banchero to what? Orlando. You got Smith to Houston. That leaves us with the possibility of Chet Holmgren.
Yeah.
Chet Holmgren, if he's the guy, if we bring in Chet Holmgren, would you agree with that? And I mean, just give your straight, raw answer. We've been given a lot of the cliche answers saying, well, yeah, any guy in that 5. We get Chet Holmgren. Now, you know what comes with that. If we get Chet Holmgren, how do you feel about that situation? Go ahead, Deuce. We're gonna start with you.
Man, I don't know what the popular opinion is, but if Chet Holmgren is there at 3, I am taking Chet Holmgren. I'm sorry. You can't teach that size. You can't teach you can't teach, what is he, 7? How tall is he? He gotta be at least 7 feet. You can't teach that.
Well over 7.
He's well over 7. You can't teach what he brings defensively. Now I understand. If the biggest concern with him is a potential, is the fact that he might get banged. Okay, get him in the gym. Let's get him in the gym.
He's not going to play the 5, bro, right away.
And he's not going to play the 5 right away anyway. So you can have him play the 4. You can have him play the 4 and bring somebody else in to play the 5. I think his skill set, if the only thing you're worried about is his size, then that's not something you can pass on. I'm sorry. He brings too much to the table. He may not be the guy you want him to be right away, but we're not the team we want to be right now anyway.
Right,
so he can build with us. That's my take. If he's there at 3, I can't pass on Chet Holmgren. I just can't do it.
I got to put the Buffs away, man. We gonna get messy in here.
Let's do it. Let's do
it. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead
now,
first.
Let Rise Above go in if you got.
Go ahead, Rise Above. You go first.
Yeah. Okay. So he said, be honest. I'm gonna be honest. All right. Ain't nothing cliche about this, right? We have not just K, but a system to where any of these 3 guys would fit in this. You feel me? So Chet, let's just say, right, we get Chet at the 3rd spot. We can fit him in to this defensive scheme right now. Everybody is pretty much 6'5" and over. We have Killian, we have K, we have Sadiq, and whatever big or, you know, whether it's Stewart or any other big we get in the free agency, we can play Chet. He can switch on the guards. He can switch on the bigs. He can stretch out, hit the three, and just having that prototype player, like we never had anything like Chet. I'm gonna be honest, like where it comes from, just a 7'3", and who knows what heights he can reach in the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years. Like
Facts.
We are trying to build something, just like King said, something sustainable that would be forced to be reckoned with. And like he said, you know, if you were in your younger 20s, even though I'm, you know, in my younger 20s, I'm in my early 20s, I still remember everything had to go through the Pistons, man. Like at our height and our peak, everything had to go through the Pistons.
We helped build the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
We helped build Michael Jordan. He said that was out of his own mouth.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
You gotta come get these hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before little brother grow up, he gotta, you know, you gotta grow up first before you can, you know, throw them hands with big brother. I want us to be that big bully brother again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to come through us, bro.
Yep.
You want to get to the finals, you got to come through Detroit.
That's right.
And that ain't gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm most excited about, man, because like I said, we are in a position where we really can't mess this up. You know what I'm saying? No. You can't mess this up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Unless we just go Troy is not about to do nothing outrageous and start just trading a bunch of dudes away for a bunch of has-beens. We seen that with Stan Van Gundy. You know what I'm saying? We seen him trading away young guys and letting guys go for no reason. And he brung in, you know, arthritis knees. Y'all know, y'all remember, because especially y'all in the comments, we still had odds about that because I tried to tell y'all and y'all wouldn't listen. And then as soon as he had that 50-point game, here y'all go. Oh, Blake had 50. Oh, and y'all fell for it. And guess where Blake was? He was on the couch with me at my house, eating popcorn, watching the playoffs.
Yep.
I still remember him being on ESPN with you know, those Rachel Nichols and all of them talking about the 50-point game. He was getting all the press for just that game alone. It was crazy.
Yep. Yeah, that was nuts.
It was crazy.
They kept trying to pour some water in that old gravy and remake gravy with Griffin, man. It was over.
Bro, like I said, you know, sometimes, man, you just don't understand that you set yourself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't having it. I watched this band in LA for years, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen the same thing happen over and over and over. And we literally were the only team that was not smart. And we took that offer and that contract that we are literally just getting rid of.
Right.
We literally just got rid of Josh Smith.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I can go down the list of contracts that we literally just get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Years after these people don't even exist anymore.
Right. Stretch provisions.
We got another $9 million DeAndre Jordan. And he done got waived from 2 teams already. You see?
Mm-hmm. You see? So like I said, this is a new regime and they're doing things the right way. You know, so it gives me that confidence. I have the confidence back. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good segue into how I feel about the you mentioned Chet at 3, right?
Go ahead.
That's perfect.
To me.
I wouldn't mind if they got Chet at 3. That's cool. But I would much prefer to have Grant on the contract that he's on or one similar. As much as he wants to play for this city, I don't think you just move on from that as easy as people are prescribing it to be.
So you're saying if we do and go and get per se a Chet, you feel like we have to move on from Grant?
Absolutely. Then we got, because if not, we got 3/4 power forwards that's technically not really even power forwards.
Why we can't move on from Kelly?
Oh, Kelly out of there.
Yeah.
Getting DeAndre Jordan contract for those 4 second rounders is going to be the same situation like Plumlee, where we had to flick a couple second rounders for somebody to take that contract. He ain't sticking around. Yeah. I saw that lining up.
So I'm gonna
this is what I want them to do. We all gonna trust Detroit, right? So I'd rather find whatever team has 2 lottery picks, flick that third to them and get two, and then hopefully we get two players like Kuminga and Moses Moody. I'd rather do that because I think then going into 24, I think at that time the team would have developed enough. We don't need to bring no new rookies in. That Troy can start moving those first rounders actually to get some of those up and coming stars on good contracts still.
All right.
So I draw it up real quick. So like get rid of 3, grab the best 2 players you can grab with whoever's willing to give you 2 lottery picks for number 3. And then bang out.
What you got, Deuce? You still want to answer that?
Yeah, so I want to go back to Chet for a second. And we're just talking, hypotheticals. I think watching tonight's game, we were all there, is one of the reasons why we think even if Chet is not the guy, even if it's Durant, we need some rim protection badly. And nobody's gonna stop Giannis. That's not what I'm saying. But that is the most glaring need. And I think Chet is somebody who you can plug in, and he's on all from jump. He's gonna help in that category. He's gonna help you in the paint. So just from that alone, not saying he's the guy, because I love Jeremy, but Jeremy is not really a presence in the paint as far as rim protection. That's my only issue.
Now you brought it full circle for me.
Go ahead.
So let me segue myself into this. Let me move up, get this mic together. First, we're gonna start with the tail end of what you just said. Number one problem is Jeremy Grant is not a 4.
Mm-hmm.
He's already playing out of position. Jeremy Grant is a 3. That's what he is. Jeremy Grant was never going to go down there and defend these 6'11" power forwards and block shots, and that's not what he is. That ain't his game.
Right.
He's already out of place. That's why we have to go and get guys that play that position. You see what I'm saying? So the thing with Chet, 7-footer, yeah, he's skinny. I get it. Wiry, block shots, can shoot the damn ball, can put it on the floor. I think him, along with our backcourt, I think they're an absolute nightmare in a lot of the pick and roll situations and things. The way that you just man, you sit and think about what they could be, because you can't really commit to neither. You know what I'm saying? You really gonna have to pick your poison.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they automatically they look at Chet and say, no, he's too skinny, this and that. Chet Holmgren is not going to be checking any of these centers that you're watching around the league. He's not going to be against Embiid. He's not going to be against Anthony Davis when he plays his 3 games a season. He's not going to be going up against these the Joker. He's not going to be going against these guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't get where a lot of people keep coming from with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't think he was going to do what he was doing at Gonzaga, to be honest. Mm-hmm. A lot of people thought he was going to fail there. I'm not big on Gonzaga guys. Let's just, Kelly Olynyk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, true.
He got moxie, a different type of moxie.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to look at the way we're going to use him. Like I said, none of these guys are coming in here to be the man. We have the man already.
Facts.
They're coming in here to be a piece to what we're building already.
Preach.
They're going to fit in a system. Yep. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I've been seeing that a lot on Twitter, in the comment sections, on a lot of these draft scouting videos I've been watching. Bro, Chet ain't going out here every night checking Embiid, bro. That's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop, bro.
Yep.
And let's not act like, Banchero. I love Banchero, but let's not act like he gives you Drummond vibes on the defensive end sometimes.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm finna get messy, man, because I really don't like to say these type of things about these young guys, because I want the world for them. You know what I'm saying? I want these guys to do well. But like we just got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep that same energy on all these guys. All you can find a fault with all of these guys. They're kids in college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That doesn't mean they're going to have the same struggles in the league. You know what I'm saying? They will have time to develop with this team. You know, they'll be in a position to develop with the players that we have. So, I mean, hell, the players that we have to still develop. We got a bunch of 20-year-olds right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we literally got a boy band right now on the stage. So a lot of them can't buy liquor yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, we gotta chill. We gotta chill. Go ahead, Mr. Preview.
No, it was just a quick one. I was gonna say so I'm a little plugged out. Like what are people saying about the whole if we were to get checked? Because they don't down whatever we do.
Bro, Mr. Preview, bro. They didn't compare this man to fucking Darko Milicic.
Yeah, no way.
You gotta stop.
Yes, bro. It's that bad. Listen, bro. I'm telling you, I do this for a living. I'm telling y'all, we have a part of this fan base is just laughable.
That's ridiculous.
It's like, bro, it stresses me out. I got 3 gray hairs on my beard. It probably came from some of these fans.
You know that.
You know what I'm saying? Because the men in my family, we don't get gray hair until we hit 60. You know what I'm saying? So it's y'all fault.
Same here, bro.
These beautiful locks. You know what I'm saying? So you remember Carisi in the comments, man. We was kicking it at the district. Right. We was kicking it at the district, man. Outside the district for a minute, and this lady walked up and she said, "I just want you to know, your hair is beautiful." Bro, I damn near died. I'm like, you even get this old lady, man, it's cougar, you know what I'm saying? So but for real, right.
But in all real speaking, man, I can see it now. Like, man, I could see Chet helping, like him being a help defender in the paint, bro. Like just him, like having let's just plug him in this game, right? I would literally see Isaiah Stewart in that paint. Somebody will just run straight into his chest, whether it's Giannis or Brook Lopez, and he'll get them to miss, but they'll still be there for the rebound and to put it back in, second chance points. Exactly. Chet would immediately shut that down, like just off of helping, because
I've seen the story before.
Yeah,
because
and then
remember we had Tobias Harris. Remember, I used to jump down Tobias Harris' throat all the time because they would do the same thing to Drummond. Tobias will never help, ever. It used to drive me crazy, bro. And I'm watching Stu go through the same shit.
You know what though, bro? Tobias was put in a similar position that Jeremy is being put in. Tobias is now 4.
Yeah,
he was just playing 4 because we have Marcus Morris, and Marcus Morris wasn't going to play the 4.
So he ain't want that that bump.
Right. That bump. Yeah,
bro.
So we like, in a similar situation.
You got to factor in Sadiq, just like we alluded to this last show that Sadiq he could slide over to that 2. You feel me? Like just showing his growth and being able to create his own shots, handle the ball, play make, add these other aspects to his game that we didn't know he had. Like, I remember in Summer League when we were seeing him trying to pass the ball, and a lot of us was like, man, I think he need to take a step back for a minute. But when the season came around and he got out of that slump, you could see like, man, he's far ahead of what we projected him to be. And
so let me get a quick shout in there. That's a shout out to Casey, because remember he kept telling us like they're being told to do certain things. So if y'all seeing mistakes, bear with the process. Naturally, it wasn't easy for all of us. We get that, but now we see like we can easily see him shifting to the 2. And then so say if it is Chet, I could Chet play some 3.
You chopping up a little bit.
I was just gonna say, why couldn't Chet play a little 3, like the way they ushered Giannis in when his body wasn't ready?
So look, I want to make 2 points real quick with that. first and foremost, I want to speak on this comment right here. The difference between the Bobo and Chet thing, you was literally about to give a bag of better made chips and a Sprite to a team to get Bobo. This is this is a top 3 pick possibly we talking about. So that's where that energy comes from. Even though I don't agree with him, but that's where that energy is coming from, Joshua.
Yeah.
With this Chet situation, you know, we was knocking a guy that just came out of the previous draft about his size, but he ended up being successful. Why? Because of what was surrounding him.
Exactly.
You got Afro Thunder down there with you. You got Markkanen with you. You got all-star guards.
Yep.
They had a team prepared for him, and he flourished. So that's why I said I think Chet will be able to do the same thing until he's ready to possibly step into that role.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And people not considering when he just like the comment he just made, why people so like the third pick is so precious. A lot of fans are understanding that we won't have an early first round pick no time soon after this one. Our next lottery pick goes to Houston.
And after the season, it ain't no more.
And then after that, we trade new picks to get good players.
After this season, we not even in that stage no more after this season.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We moving forward now. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the reason why I said you got to look at that Portland situation. It depends on what they're going to do. You got Dame Lillard. Y'all not about to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? If Dame Lillard is around, y'all not about to rebuild. So what are those picks to you? You know, you need to be acquiring people that's going to help Dame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Finally. When he's already past 30 now, but finally, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you went out and got Whiteside. Like, what? Come on, Portland. But you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like we gotta really take a seat, man, and really think, how does this player every year when I evaluate, when I do mock draft, when I do the player profiles, I always say, how does this player fit with this team? You know, I only put so much weight into the stats and the tourney. I really want to see what does this player game say about him joining his team. For instance, when I was so excited about, I don't even want to bring it up because it's a sensitive name, obviously. When I was watching Killian, I said, man, he would be the perfect guy to bring in here because guess what? You can run pick and roll with him. He has size already. You know what I'm saying? He has some defense on him. So those were the traits I'm thinking, okay, if we're building a Pistons team, those are Pistons guard traits. Right. The only thing was, especially when he was scouted, you automatically knew that it was going to take a couple of years for the offense to catch up. You knew that in the draft scouting reports. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at Chet, I'm not looking at Chet to come in here to be great right away either. I'm thinking, well, when he does start to put those pounds on, because remember, the guy that just massacred us tonight walked in here as a string bean.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Giannis walked in here as a string bean, and now he's a machine.
Yes.
So imagine when you do add a little weight to a guy like Chet, put a little muscle on him.
Scary, man.
That's scary.
Exactly.
We are not thinking about a short-term thing. We are thinking in a marathon mindset. You know what I'm saying? We are thinking longevity. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just had to, because they was killing me on Twitter today with this, man. They were absolutely killing me, and I was interested to see what you guys think about that situation, man, because like I said, none of these guys are perfect in this draft. And, you know, another thing I do want to talk about is this Ivy thing. These damn comparisons are driving me crazy. I mentioned that to y'all before.
Needs to get a fade so he can stop being compared to John Morant.
If they don't stop with that, bro, it's killing me, bro. Y'all gotta stop with that.
You know what I heard? You know, that made a little more sense. that wasn't jumping the gun. They had like a DeJounte Murray type maybe, but I don't. Like I said, Jaden Ivey. Every time I hear somebody say that, they say, "Oh, it's fun." Like, "Oh, Cade and Ivy would be so fun." Just imagine Cade throwing oops to Ivy and all this and that, the fast breaks, all this other stuff. Man,
He's not a Skywalker.
So that's what we looking for. We looking for fun now.
Fun. Thank you.
That's what we looking for fun.
Exactly.
If you want some fun, listen to me. For that part of the fan base, listen. Get your stupid ass up. Go get one of these. You want to play fun? Buy 2K.
Go play 2K.
And play 2K with your retarded ass. I'm not looking for fun.
My league.
Right.
Like, come on, bro.
We need to redefine what the meaning of fun is. Because you know what's fun? Winning. Winning
Absolutely.
Basketball is fun.
And winning for a long time.
Exactly. And Ivy, like I said, man, I feel like this game that we just watched is the sure reason why we need to get a big. The reason. Like, not because this is going to stop this from happening, but we need to start building that right now.
You want to know what fun is? Fun is Dame Lillard. Watching him have his performance and not getting no fucking wear. Fun is fucking Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Fun is Ja Morant right now. They not about to do shit serious.
Mm-hmm.
You said that these are these Memphis Jazz, these teams. They always, they bring you along and then they pull it and take it away. You know what I'm saying? Fun is Denver. Denver ain't ever gonna win the West, bro. Right. They're not. I'm sorry. That's what fun is. I'm not looking for that. I don't want some excitement. He did some cute dunks. I want to win.
If we examine today's game, it illustrates why, although Ivy is a good player, why he doesn't solve any problems for us. We needed a secondary person with a dribble who could create their shot consistently. That's not his forte.
That's that Jalen Green crowd.
Right.
They wanted Jalen Green. Jalen's he's so athletic. Oh, he scores. He's going to score 30 points in the game. They still getting their ass whooped. Him and Kevin Porter Jr. scoring 30 points apiece, and they still getting their ass whooped over there. You know why? Because they don't give you all the other things that K gives you: rebounding, defense, fucking assist.
Intangibles, bro.
How many times have I seen Jalen Green put up 30 and have one assist?
Yeah,
you literally are just out there chucking up shots.
And put yourself in the shoes of the hoopers alongside of those guys, right? If you play basketball before, you play a pickup game and one guy is just coming up to score, just shoot, not getting anybody involved. Once you feel like you're not involved, you don't even want to be engaged anymore. But K, he's making sure his guys is getting right. He's making sure everybody's getting fed. As soon as he got a big man, a live threat, and Marvin Bagley, he is eating, spoon feeding this man.
Mm-hmm. K understands the assignment. That's the difference. K is going out there trying to win. Jalen Green is trying to go win scoring titles.
Right.
Yeah. In the previous home game, this to illustrate what y'all were mentioning about K and having that good temperament, which I think we really need players that got that temperament that we value here. But what K did, and you saw this, King, I remember it. Killian was his shots wasn't falling. Crowd was getting down a little bit about it. And it was a break where K got the steal, could have easily dunked, and would have wowed the crowd. And he gave that underhand scoop to Kill. Kill got it down. Next thing you know, he back dogging on defense.
Yeah,
something that's cerebral.
I've seen K do that so many times this season, man. Especially on breaks with guys like Sadiq Bey. Give the ball up to the teammate. You know what I'm saying? We have a team full of unselfish players.
Mm-hmm.
That is Detroit basketball. Yep. That is what we do in Detroit. That's what this is. A bunch of players together that play together. They go out and they get it together. You know what I'm saying? We've seen that so many times. Some night Chauncey might give you 30, but then some night Chauncey might have 15 assists.
Yeah, bro.
You see what I'm saying? It's not about me individually all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We out here trying to win games, bro.
And that's what's made us hard to defend, because on any given night you never knew who was going to be the guy.
Yep. Yeah. That makes you dangerous.
Absolutely.
You can't game plan.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't game plan to stop. That is the most lazy way to build a team. Get this guy. He just puts up a bunch of points all the time. He keeps butts in seats. That's Blake Griffin when he was here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now we're building a team where I can't game plan. I can't because if we game plan to shut down Cade, Sadiq might put 51 on our ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. We shut down Sadiq. Jeremy Grant might go off
for 40.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, dog, that's the way you build a team. You build a team that way. This going out and get a guy that's going to give you 30, 35, 40 points, James Harden. You know what I'm saying? And bro, it don't work that way. It just don't.
It's showing that the organization is doing its homework because everything that you mentioned about the going to work team, like where just think Tayshaun will have some games where his main role was to shut down Tracy McGrady. Then the next series, he might hit somebody for 30. Sheed the same way, scale back his points. Chauncey the same way, scale back his points. Who else did that? Oh, shoot, Isaiah, Dumars, Aguirre.
Listen,
I'm saying.
I don't think. See, y'all ain't taking me serious. See, Marvin,
you gonna have to get that.
Oh yeah, Marvin.
I'm gonna need y'all. I'm gonna need y'all addresses, bro. We gonna have to throw hands. We gotta throw hands, bro.
Set it up.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all in my stream saying blasphemous things.
What they say?
At least once the stream.
Hey,
at
the
least
bright side of it being the last game. It's just you just having that peace of mind. That peace of mind. You ain't got to see, somebody that look like they done broke their back 50 times. Dribbling the ball, trying to do a half spin. Nobody's falling for it. You ain't got to
Look, man, we was struggling tonight from the 3-point line, man. Corey would have took us to the cup. He would have fixed all of that.
Oh man,
he would have fixed all of that, man. But shout out to Corey, man. Like I said, I've been riding him all season, and it's really not his fault that he played all them goddamn minutes, man. But shout out to Corey, man, because when I was on that train to get him when we went and got him, but that was because we played him in the correct role then. I didn't want to see him playing 30 plus minutes in front of our young guys. You know what I'm saying? I would rather see Saban Lee. You know what I'm saying? So to be a veteran, more like a Magruder role. Magruder came in, he did what he had to do. He was played at the right times. But yeah, we had to suffer through that. But I can't complain about it because we're in a great position right now to add possibly another guy to this team that's just going to take us to the next level. Yeah. So it is what it is.
All worked out.
Yeah, it all worked out. But Kelly Olynyk, you get nothing.
He got
he got it. Yeah. I don't see
only because it ain't serviceable for us no more.
Yep.
Like the training wheels is off. This is no more like slow and deliberate learning through these possessions. It's time to win games.
Yeah, the grace period's over. Exactly.
Mike, we have that. We have the next version of the Pit Bulls already. One of them was hurt. You see what I'm saying? We have that because when we did get the opportunity to see Killian and we got a chance to see Diallo with him, the steals were racking up. They were definitely racking up. So we had Mike James we had Mike James and Lindsey Hunter off the bench. That's what we had. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of injuries going on, a lot of mysterious injuries going on, but some injuries going on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, pinky toe might be hurting, kept him out for 3 weeks or something like
somebody
that.
might sprain their esophagus.
Right.
Well, yeah. On that play, though, whoever hit him tried to karate chop that arm off because he was about to dunk on him. Like, he was already going ahead in that game.
Right.
Man. Bro,
he was stealing everything. Remember, he was like, he was the court.
Fun? You talking about fun to watch, bro? That's why I was so excited when we got Diallo, and that's why OKC fans were so pissed off when they moved him, bro. They was pissed off about it. But Diallo, man, he just make it look so damn easy, bro. This dude, when I'm talking about somebody who got some real boingings, bro, that guy can jump. You know what I'm saying? That man he can get to that basket and he'll embarrass you. He's a dunk champ. He's a dunk champ for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? we got the better of that trade, and we still might end up with better draft odds going into this offseason.
How many times? That's another testament to Troy Weaver. How many times have we said we won a trade?
Bro.
Like literally, bro. We don't win trades.
Nah.
But we've been doing it since you've been here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, look at what we get for Drummond. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, man. Like,
I was about to say they ain't here no more.
Right.
Yeah.
But he also got the right temperament. And he's another value contract. Yeah. So like I wasn't mad when they was mentioning trading Jeremy, but I'm thinking like this. Who else averages 20 getting paid 20? If somebody's gonna get that from us, they gotta give us a whole lot of love. And it should be the same for Diallo. His contract is a bargain. So I don't want to see him just getting mentioned and moved for no reason. Now, if it gets us a lot, that's cool. But I would much prefer to have him here. He a defensive dog, and he ignites the team's transition offense with the defensive play.
Yeah, just energy, man. Yeah. Straight energy, you know what I'm saying? And I would love to see K get reunited with one of his old teammates, man, but that'll never happen. They're not about to trade no third pick for that's not gonna happen. Scotty Barnes is gonna be in Toronto.
I thought you talk about bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been somebody sent me some clips of Bossa over there, man. Some highlight clips of Bossa. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot all about Koprivica, man. I really did. I truly forgot about him, man. Wasn't he wearing number 23? Wasn't he wearing Blake number 2 when he was here in the summer league?
I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was, man. But I forgot. It was like when we drafted Savitas or Davidas Savitas, whichever one go in front of the other one. You see what I mean? So it's like, man, where is he at? Did he go back overseas? Or is he still on the G League still?
I thought he was still with us, but he should be somewhere.
Okay. I ain't seen no highlight clips or nothing on Motor City Cruise, so I thought he might have just said and went back. So that's why I'm asking that.
I thought we had to even the odds out and at least treat him right on his way out, bro, because they did him all types of funny ways. Like he had a guaranteed contract over there. We get him to come here, cut him immediately, then re-sign him to cut him and assign him to the G League. So I thought just by them doing right by a lot of players that he's somewhere around, or at least he's on his way to his next step. I don't think he just left out abandoned. I don't think they was gonna set him up like that.
So another topic we got to talk about. And this probably be the last topic because I know my wife probably steaming because I told her I wasn't gonna go past 12. But Bagley
coming off the bench.
We gotta talk about Bagley. Bagley coming off the bench, or does he eventually become a starter?
No.
You see what I'm saying? I don't think he does.
I don't think he does either.
If he earns it on the defensive end,
I would say this. Yeah, I would say if he changes his mindset and he's more impactful on the defensive end, but at the same time, during this offseason, he works on a few of those kinks in his game, maybe transform his body finally. Because like I said, he looks the same as when he was in college. I want to see him get a little bit stronger. Maybe we're having a different conversation. But otherwise, I just don't know if that's gonna happen.
If she could get over the Duke, North Carolina thing, I think they should get Sheed on the horn. Oh, they gotta mend that up too, though. But get Sheed on the horn and have Sheed talk with him because Bagley got a lot of potential. Yeah. But when you see his offensive rebounding trump his defensive rebounding, at that point it's something kind of effort.
Yeah. Like I said, on the defensive end, man, he just got to get a little bit better on that defensive end, man.
I agree, bro. I mean, with his size and length and his bounce, you have to at least average a block a game, bro. Like he doesn't even have to block a game. That has to improve.
You already look like the abominable Yeti out there with that hair be flying, bro. You intimidating already. If you want us to listen, Bagley, message to Bagley. If you want us to be wearing your afros in the crowd, you got to get a little bit more beastly on the defense, bro.
Yeah.
I love his game. I already love him. And
I do too.
Love his game.
like I said, he fits perfectly with this team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But in order to complete that perfection, got to get a little bit better on the defensive end. Got to. Because if if my guards is giving they all, I need all of the bigs to do the same.
Right.
And just like you said about Diallo, I feel the same way, not defensively, because Diallo is like one of our best defenders on this team, but like they both fit the age and the mold of this team, like to be here in the future. So if he shows instant improvement and shows that he's willing to work on the defensive end and make an impact, I could see him, fighting for minutes, getting more. And it ain't even just about being a starter. It's just about being a huge part of the team. Killian, he's not a starter, but he's playing starter minutes. So it's like, I just need to see progress and see the hunger. And I think that's going to come.
It's a lot of one things with a lot of these young guys that I just want to see them change. You know what I'm saying? Bagley, the defense. Killian, the offense. You know what I'm saying? Attacking the basket more. I want him to work on that right hand this summer.
Yeah.
Whoever works with him, work on that right hand, because literally he has some opportunities going on that right side, bro. They will just give it to him because they know they know he's going left. You know what I'm saying? So that working with both hands, because you see Cade with both hands out there. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see that. The offensive, once the offense catches up, look the fuck out. I'm just gonna say that. And from Sadiq, Sadiq, I love Sadiq so much, man. I really do. But my thing with Sadiq is, bro, he has to lock in a little bit more sometimes. He gets in his own way, especially on the 3-point line. He would literally pass up on a wide open three he should take at times.
Shuffle into a contested one.
Sometimes mentally he gets in his own way. I just need you to go out there and say, look, I'm the baddest motherfucker on this court. I'm shooting every goddamn shot. If I'm open and somebody pass me this damn ball, I'm going to shoot this shot. Unless like I said, you get pushed off that 3-point line. We've seen him take the opportunity to shoot a mid-ranger or use them post moves, attack the basket, draw fouls. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want him. I'm just not per se. I don't want him to be selfish. I don't just want him to be chucking shots. But when you have it, take it.
That's the key, bro. Because
that
be consistently aggressive.
That split second that you think about it, something gonna go wrong. Gonna go wrong. That's what Sadiq Bey was when he made all rookie. That's what he was his rookie season. Hey, I'm open. You give me the ball, I'm busting your ass flat out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So you're seeing a lot more thinking that's the reason why I said that type of twerk is going to come. It's going to come simply because he worked on other parts of his game. So it's like, do I just shoot it, or do I use this new part of my game that I've worked on, which is attacking the basket, using post moves, doing things like that. So he's thinking, and it's causing him problems at times. Just go play. Go play.
It's to a lesser extent of what we say about Killian.
Yeah. When
you start thinking, that's when you start playing terribly. That's when you start losing your aggression. That's when your confidence drops. All those things. It's just about consistency for all these guys. And it's gonna come. It's gonna come.
What did he say in that after that game? He said the coaches just let us go out there and hoop. That's what I need y'all to do. Just go hoop, bro.
Just go play.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just go play. You know what I'm saying? Your game, like I said, those things they're coming. They're going to come. Go hoop. You know what I'm saying? Play free. That's a lot of people just don't understand. Golden State's success is just built simply off of the freestyle of play that they play. They just go play. You know what I'm saying? They run they plays, you know what I'm saying? Guy get an open shot, he's shooting it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who it is on that team. They play free-flowing basketball.
And that's hard to predict.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It really is.
Very. And you know what though? It's gonna come, bro, because
it will.
That team grew together. So they had a chance to get to know each other.
Yep.
So we haven't gotten to that stage yet. It's coming.
They did what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
And that's what the fan base don't understand. For teams like them and teams like Phoenix did the same thing. People clown Phoenix for some years. They clown Phoenix for some years, and Phoenix they stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? They kept getting some young guys. They kept, going out drafting, and then they added those final veteran pieces.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? At the right time. We're not at that stage, and these fans are trying to get the Pistons to push fast forward. That's where you fuck up. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's where you mess up. So we need to keep, keep it steady. You know what I'm saying? Keep the boat steady. And let's ride this thing out, you know what I'm saying, until we ready to reach land. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah,
Agreed.
man.
Agreed. It's coming, man.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Absolutely, man.
You gotta be patient.
Yeah. We got one more game. I obviously after that game, we got to do like a big time finale, man, and just get everybody to come through. Like I said, I'm gonna be sending invites to everybody because it's been a hell of a season, a lot of emotions, a lot of ups and downs. But after that game, before I get ready to put my head down and start, like I said, I just did this with the Lions, bro. It just don't stop. I just got done watching all this film with the Lions. Now I got to go do this with the Pistons, man, for the draft. So yeah, before that point, we gonna like I said, we gonna chill, we gonna sit back, man, and we gonna talk about this season. We gonna enjoy it. So I'm promising you guys in the comment section, and for the viewers that's watching, I'm promising that to you guys after the last game of the season, man. We gonna have a party, and we gonna get ourselves prepared for what's coming. You know what I'm saying? This draft, this off season, training camp, everything. We gonna get ourselves prepared for that. So I appreciate you guys, y'all brothers, for coming so much. Mr. Preview, Rise, man, downtown. You know what I'm saying? Even Mike in the comments, bro. I appreciate y'all. Today was, a blast. From the beginning to end. And thanks for coming, man. Anything that you guys want to add before I get ready to wrap this up?
Go ahead, bro.
I just had a little quick one. I was gonna say, actually, I'll wait for y'all. You go ahead first if you want.
No, I'm just happy to be part of this movement, man. I'm happy to be here at this stage, ground roots level.
Yeah,
we're here from the beginning, and we're witnessing what is going to be an amazing ride for a long time. So I'm just happy to be here with y'all, and we just want to enjoy this ride, man. Let's get it.
Absolutely.
Rise above.
Yeah. Like I said, I got some of the same sentiments, man. We building, like I said, I wasn't around, for the 04, run. But just seeing something that, the city finally got something to look forward to now. Just knowing that it ain't something that's gonna be short-lived, it, gives you a calm and knowing that, you got people representing your city. And I just want y'all to, go ahead and just chill out, don't be pushed forward, looking for the short wins, because we coming. When we get good, we gonna stay good, and I appreciate y'all for giving me this platform. So yeah, I just rock with y'all, man.
Absolutely. Likewise, and thank y'all for welcoming me in. I had a great time. We're gonna do a whole lot more of it. Thank you to everybody watching and that will watch, everybody that's been commenting, coming up, saying what up, recognizing faces and giving handshakes, hugs, daps, referrals, contacts, all of that. It really means a lot to all of us. Let's just keep doing what we're doing and embrace this movement and make it stronger. Fist by fist, muscle by muscle. We got all we need.
Yep.
Absolutely, man. We definitely gonna continue to build this army here in Detroit, man. With our social media, building networks, whatever it may have, where we don't have to depend on, ESPN, NBA TV, all these other outlets. We don't need them. Detroit has always marched to its own drum since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep this thing building. We're going to keep adding more and more, people to this army, man. where we can just have one voice and enjoy what's getting ready to come in the city, man, with the Pistons and the Tigers, the Red Wings, man, and the Lions, and for our college teams, we getting ready to enjoy that peak that we seen before, where all of our teams were having a pretty good season, man. And it's even more now that we are all close downtown together. You know what I'm saying? So it's no Auburn Hills now. It ain't no Silver Domes. It's none of that stuff. We all are downtown, literally within walking distance. So it's going to be a very, 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 very vibrant and great atmosphere downtown. Once all of these things do come together, April in the D is actually going to mean something next season when it comes to our Tigers and our Pistons, man. So with that said, y'all better get yourselves prepared in the comments. Get ready, man. Next season, y'all better make sure y'all going out to support, get to some of them games. Like I said, we getting ready to take a ride, man. This is just the beginning. We're at the very, very base of this foundation. We just getting started. So with that said, make sure you guys get yourselves prepared for this off season, because we're going to continue to have fun. Even though the Pistons may not be playing, like I said, with the mock draft and the draft, we're going to have fun. The training camp reports, I'm going to be here, and we're all going to be around, and we're going to be 100% locked in with this team. So, like I said, it's we coming to a close with the season, man, but get yourself ready, man, because it's going to be a roller coaster ride. And with that said, be blessed.